Hello everyone, and welcome to the Brickformula review of LEGO set 9442, Jay's Stormfighter. It has 242 pieces for ages 7 to 14, and it's from the Ninjago series, Masters of Spinjitzu, and this set retails for $24.99. And I would like to give a shout out to the Dominator 7, Revere 7674, Tower Power 3, 901 Awesome Dude 5, Wally Shark, Quan03000, and Jack Brown 3. They are the subscribers who have requested that I review this set, so everyone check out their channels. And moving forward, here in the front we see Snappa trying to get a crack at the jet, which is not very bright because there's like electricity coursing through it, and he's in for a shocker. Up here we have the minifigures, more on that later. And here in the back we see a really cool feature where the wings pop open and these blades come out. And it looks like Snappa got the staff anyway, but who cares? Let's just check out the set. Here are the all-new minifigures, and first up is Snappa. Sounds like a weird name to me. Sounds like someone likes to snap at you. Well, that's very nice of him. Here's his face. Yeah, he looks like a Snappa to me. And there's the back, where there's a bunch of scales. And this headpiece is really weird looking. I really don't know what to make of it. I can't say it's cool. Not that bad either, it's just weird. And here's the torso. Looks like it's to wear someone else's teeth, which is pretty gross if you ask me. Oh, I just wear it for good luck. I guess the previous owner wasn't so lucky then. Next we have JZX. I like Jay, he reminds me of myself because he talks a lot. And here's his face. There's the back. Now, JZX is a little incomplete here. If you look at the other ninjas, they all have shoulder pads. This one doesn't come with one, which is strange. But if you look at the Vampire Truck Ambush set, Jay does come with a silver shoulder pad. See? So I think they kind of screwed up over here. I first thought that they probably took it out because he probably won't fit in the cockpit of the jet, but he actually does, which I'll show you later on. And anyway, let's take a look at the shrine. Here's the shrine. And for the most part, I don't really like the shrines that come with some of the Ninjago sets, but this one is considered to be decent because it actually looks okay. And this thing holds the staff of the vampire right there. And if it weren't for the shrine, we wouldn't get these two fire swords over here. And you get two of them. How cool is that? And now you can go to the middle of your instruction book and you can cross out the second one on the list there. Right there it says 9442, which is the set number for this one. And you'll see that there's a whole bunch of other weapons to collect too. I do find it strange that they have a snake as a weapon. I actually thought that was kind of funny. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with my snake. And no, I'm not talking dirty. Not yet, at least. Here is Jay's Stormfighter, and this thing is really cool. In more ways than one too, and I'll show you as I go along. For now, here it is from the side. And this is the closed position. Here it is from the top. And up here we have this mechanism here. All you gotta do is push this forward and it will release the wings. And it doesn't open completely all the time. In fact, mine never does. I have to manually open it wider. And here's what it looks like from the top. Beautiful, isn't it? I like how those blades fan out and everything. And here it is from the side. Here's the back. And here's the rubber band that is supposed to pull the wings together when you flip the switch. And for mine, not so good. And to close it, you just close the wings. Just like that. It's really simple. And here it is from the back again. It still looks really neat in the closed position there. And here is the front. The nose is a little weird, so you just have to live with that. And here it is opened up. Really nice. I'll tell you, I had a lot of fun playing with this thing. Really fun. And there's the bottom. Alright, now on to the cool features. These swords here, or the blades, they're pretty much new. And they're only available in gold in this set. Now, what makes these things so cool is that when you pull them out, you'll see that they use those Technic bars over here. And you can use that for your Bionicle figures, or in my case, a mech. And now they have a sword. See that? How cool is that? And if you want, you can go Sentinel Prime by taking out another blade and sticking it on the other side, like that. And there we go. How cool is that? Now those blades are also available in black in the Rattlecopter set, but I think gold looks better anyway. Now back to the front, here's the cockpit, and that opens up pretty nicely, and we have 6 studs available. You can put J in there any way you like, either in the first 4 or the last 4 studs, but with the shoulder pads, he does fit, but only in the first 4 studs, and you'll have to leave them back a little bit. And there we go. Oops, that came off. And those can be taken off as weapons if you like, and close up, and there we go. See, he fits in just right. Just make sure he doesn't have any weapons on there. Okay. And finally, this mechanism here, I think this is what makes this set super cool, because it's a really cool technique, and this could inspire you if you want to create your own mock. For me, I have a creation that's really similar to this, which is my F-14 Tomcat, and here's a picture of it in work in progress. Now my F-14 uses a sliding mechanism that's very similar to this one. The only difference is that I have the hinge pieces hooked up to the slider in the middle over there. This way you can open and close the wings together if you either move the wings or the slider. Now this one doesn't do that. Instead it uses a rubber band, but because it has that, you're required to use these parts over here just to keep this in a closed position. And if you look at it from this angle and just pretend that the cockpit is over here, you'll see that they also look like the wings of a F-14. And you can open and close them just like that. And you can use this technique if you want. There's really no wrong way to build, but the point is that there's a really cool technique here, and you never know, it might inspire you to build other cool things besides an F-14. And it's for that reason that I think that this set is just super awesome. And finally, I just want to talk about one more thing, which are the stickers. You get some of them, and they mostly have a lightning effect to it, and they go on the tail and the main body over here, and adds a really nice touch to it. And now on to the recommendations. Overall, this is a great set. Value wise, we're looking at 10 cents a piece, so that's fine. And when it comes to play value, this one pretty much met and exceeded my own expectations, because at first glance it's just a jet where you can lock the S-foils into attack positions, and granted it's not an X-Wing, but you get the idea. You can have a lot of fun with this one. And as you saw earlier, these blades can be given to your Bionicle figures, and this mechanism is really cool. Definitely use it as a reference for future builds. And plus you can hold it pretty easily down here, and you're gonna have a lot of fun flying this thing around, especially if you love jets too. And with the holidays around, at $25, this will make the perfect gift. And that's it. That sums up my review. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.